Hi friends, welcome to your very first workout for February. This is the demo video for chest, lower body, and HIIT. We do that every single Monday. I do a demo for every single video. In the beginning, they are a little bit longer because I break down the moves more, I explain a little bit more. As we go through the month, as you start to pick up the moves, you start to understand what you need to do, they'll become shorter, okay? So they won't always be this long. So, the way this will go is we will have 6 resistance moves and 3 HIIT moves, okay? So the first 3 resistance moves will all be HIIT moves. So we'll do them for a minute apiece, okay? So minute, 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 and we'll have a 30-second break. Then we'll start from the beginning, do those 3 moves again for a minute, 30-second break. Once again, we'll start from the beginning, do those 3 moves again, 30-second break. Then we will move on to the lower body moves. Our lower body moves today are all with the bands, okay? There's no weights for these lower body moves. And it's typically how I keep them. The first move is a bridge, a clamshell, and a walk. So once again, we'll start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, a minute each, 30-second break. 1, 2, 3, 30-second break. 1, 2, 3, 30-second break. Okay? Then, after that 30-second break, we'll do their HIIT. Our HIIT moves, we'll go through one time, okay? So 3 minutes total for the HIIT moves. Yeah. So I'm just going to run through them real quick. I'll break them down for you. I'll show you modifications. If there are any, a lot of these moves don't have a lot of modifications other than to drop the weights or leave the bands off. So you can play around with it. You can maybe try it out a little bit after you watch this video, see how you feel. But yeah, I'm going to go through those. I'll explain them and then we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to start out with chest moves. All of our chest moves are going to be laying on the ground. We are actually laying on the ground a lot today. So we are going to start off with a chest fly. Now for this move, your feet are going to be on the ground, a little ways out from your body. They're about hip width apart. You're going to take weights, if you are ready for them, and you are going to put them together up directly from your chest. You are going to open your arms out wide until your elbows hit the ground, and then you're going to pull them back together right above your chest. Now, there is a little bit of a bend in your elbow, but for the most part, your arms are pretty straight for this. So, the pace that you need to keep is about right here, open and close. All right, so just right there. We'll do that for a minute, then we'll move on to our next move. Like I said, if you are not ready to use weights for that move, you can drop the weights. There we go. And just go through the motion until you get the form down, okay? All right. Then we're going to go into a chest press. So take your weights. You're going to put your elbows directly out from your shoulders, okay? And then your wrists are directly above your elbows. You're going to take the weights. You're going to push them up and together, okay? And then you will come back down. As soon as your elbows hit the ground, straight back up. Once again, we'll do that for a minute. Then we are going to go into a chest press with a rotation. So very similar to the last move, except the only difference is as you lift the weights up, you are going to rotate your hands in towards each other. Okay? So down, up, and rotate in towards each other. Alright. So that's it for those. Okay? Pretty simple moves. And then we are going to move on to our lower body. For your lower body, you will need a band. So take a band and sit down and put it on. I'm bad about doing things and not doing them the safest way, so try to get better at that. Okay, so we are going to start with a bridge. For this, you have your band around your thighs. Your feet are going to be a little bit wider than your hips, okay? So you're keeping your spread apart. You are going to lay down the ground. Hands are on the ground for stability. And you are going to raise your hips up. Come down slowly. As soon as your butt hits the ground, you're going to come right back up. So the entire movement, your hips are going to come up, go down, up, and down. All right? Okay. Nothing too crazy there. And we will build off some of these moves, and they'll get a little bit more complex. Not a whole lot, because I like simple moves. But we will kind of build off this a little bit, okay? And if it looks easy, it's already burning, so. Then we are going to roll over onto our side and do a clamshell. So you're going to have your elbow directly under your shoulder. You're going to have your legs bent, stacked up, one on top of the other. You're going to take your upper leg and you are going to open and close, okay? So obviously kind of looks like a shell that has two different, what am I thinking of? I don't know, you all know what I'm saying. Or maybe you don't, I don't know. Regardless, this is a clamshell. You're just going to do that for 30 seconds. When I say halfway through, you're just going to swing your legs around. Okay? Lay on your other side, do it on the other side. Alright? Okay. So, our last move is a banded walk. You are going to keep your legs wide with the band on, if you're ready for the band. You are going to come down into a somewhat squatting position. You're not like low down, but you're down in a squat. And you are going to walk forward, keeping your legs apart and resisting that band. That band's going to want to pull your legs together. Do not let it. Keep your legs apart, forward, and back. Okay? So that's your resistance moves, guys, okay? Nothing real crazy. Like I said, we'll kind of build off some of these moves, but for today, that is it. And then our last three moves are our HIIT moves. So we have a bear crawl, a squat pulse, and a soccer run. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Bear crawls are hard. I have a few different modifications, so you can pick whichever level you're ready for, and just do what you gotta do. Just move for the entire minute, okay? Or hold position for the entire minute, depending on what you've decided. So, you're going to start with a bear crawl. So you're going to come down on your toes and your hands, and you are going to crawl forward and backwards, okay? So looking at it, it looks like this. Look from the side, hopefully that'll be the best view. So you're going to be down here like this on all fours, and you're going to lift up on your toes off of your knees. Okay? You're going to crawl forward, and then you're going to crawl backwards. Okay? If you are not ready for that yet, here's your first modification. Kind of like a step down from the regular bear crawl. Come up in that stance, so up on your toes and your hands, and you will just tap out away from your body. Now, if you do not feel like you are ready for that yet, you can come up into the bear stance, count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lower down, rest for just a couple seconds, pop right back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, it can be longer than 5. 5 seconds is probably the least amount of time you want to do. That's at least enough time to kind of engage your muscles. Now, you can switch between these also. So say you want to try the actual crawl, you can try the crawl. If you start getting tired, you can start tapping out. If you start getting tired, you can just start to hold, okay? And then say you're doing the hold and you feel like you can do more, you can start tapping out, okay? So you can kind of go back and forth there and just do whatever's challenging for you. Okay. Then we are going to go into a squat pulse. This is one of the moves that does not really have a modification for it. The only modification I can say is you can go as fast or as slow as you want to. Alright? The main goal though is that you move for the entire minute. So, feet are going to be wide, toes pointed out and forward. Okay, they're not pointing straight out and forward. So, if you're standing in a room, they would be pointed towards the corners of a room. Alright? You're going to put put your hands together in front of your chest, and you are just going to pulse for the entire minute, okay? Like I said, if you want, you can do it a little bit slower pace, or you can go a little bit faster. That's up to you. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can add a little hop, so just add a little hop there. Alright, but the important thing is, move for the entire minute, okay? It's just 1 minute. You can do it, I promise. Then we are going to move into a soccer run. So you are going to be running in place, bringing your feet up and in, okay? So in real time, it'll look like this. Alright, so if you are wanting to modify this, you are not ready to run yet, that's okay. You can step it out. So you're doing the same move, but you're just taking the run out of it, but your feet are moving and your arms are moving. You still need to get your heart rate up, though, okay? So just make sure you are moving at a good pace for the entire minute. Okay, guys, I think that is it. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but on our second set of moves, the lower body moves, if you are not ready for the band yet, you can take the band off, okay? And just do the move, get the form down. You can always add the band here in a week or two. All right? Okay, let's do this, guys.